How would you guys describe living together? Be honest. Be brutally honest.
I would describe it as a banana split without the chocolate.
Why'd you laugh?
This is the house. This is the M.A.T house.
So I'm living with these two guys over here right now. Michael Yu Jong Liu and Austin Pantene Pomeroy.
I live with two men, Michael and Timothy. And of course I call them by Mike and Tim, short forms. And I go by Austin only. I don't have a short form.
I'm a student. I'm broke. I have no money, but they both have jobs, so they're my sugar daddies. You know, Asian people, we're the minority. You know, when you're with two white people, your cred goes up.
I mean, overall it's pretty good. I mean, usually we don't have problems.
There are two things I can't put up with in this world. Intolerance of other races, and Mike stealing my Jell-Os.
Living with Tim's kind of like if you had a, next to your room was grandmother.
This is a self-portrait of me.
It's like an 80-year-old grandma decorates your home.
Some Christian wall art here, necessary.
I like coasters with birds on them. Mike has expressed issues with my choice in wall art. He's made implications that it's not what the hip folk hang on their walls.
He's always like complaining about his teeth. Every single minute I see him, he's crying because his lip is cut or something. He's like looking for wax, he chose to have braces this late in the game. We can't blame it on anybody but him.
This is my room. I get the room closest to the bathroom because I'm the oldest, and more than likely my bladder will fail faster than the others. So come in. Why don't we start with the chicken calendar? Don't look at all my secret events and dates. My hat collection. I need instant access to my hats so that in case there's a fire, I can leap out of bed. I'm ready to go. Jurassic Park poster. I don't affirm that the world is 65 million years old. There's no time wasted in here because I hate wasting time. Just swimming away from my problems. This is where I work. If we're talking about efficiency in this house, if there's a fire and I've got to grab what's most important to me, I don't value work. I hope the fire will eat it first. This is my fern. It brings oxygen, although it is in fact fake. When's the last time you saw something like that? I can't think of it. If you're watching this, don't bring your kids. I know when there's a fire, I'll probably be the only one to survive.
Michael, you really got to turn your listening ears up when you're speaking with him. I don't know why, but he speaks at the volume of a low hush. Huh? We like to stay fit in this place. We believe the body, again, is a temple of the Holy Spirit, and we must steward it accordingly. I think that what we could do as a group of boys is work out our bodies and our salvation together. Welcome to my room. Come on in. We'll check it out.
What's it like living with Austin? Likes his lights?
Huh? No, we're on. That's turned on air.
He likes living in a room full of warmth.
I think it's really it's all about, again, cultivating a vibe, cultivating an environment to feel at home. Do you feel the vibe being cultivated? I know I do. It's really a symphony of interior design. If you don't have lit, like an open flame, then really it's not complete until the open flame is there. And we call it the womb. It's beautiful.
Really stylish guy. The White Fresh Prince, the Fresh Prince of Malvern, as I like to call him.
You all would like to know about my fashion sense? It's kind of like common sense. And it just comes naturally to most. You actually have to have several virtues to be able to thrift masterfully. Patience, frugality, a good eye, two are helpful.
Do I think he has too much? Probably.
Something sorted here. This is embarrassing. Oh, this is just my winter clothes. But no, I think I've got it in control.
Great guy, a lot of hair.
Every time he gets in my car, his hair's falling all over the place.
I just do that to volumize.
Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, I am bald. You know, when I look at Austin and I see his flowing brown locks, I just think about characters like Samson in the Bible. Great guy and all, but didn't end that great for him, did it?
I don't even have that many products. I just have a shampoo, a conditioner, balm.
There was Absalom, hair caught in a thorn bush, and he was eaten by dogs. No, that was Jezebel. Also had long hair.
Eucalyptus oil, argan oil, Moroccan oil.
Long-haired folks, doesn't typically end well for them.
Dry shampoo, spray on conditioner. I sometimes use a diffuser on my hair dryer, but rarely.
2 Kings 2:23-25. He went up from there to Bethel, and while he was going up on the way, some small boys came out of the city and jeered at him, saying, "Go up, you bald head! Go up, you bald head!" And he turned around, and when he saw them, he cursed them in the name of the Lord. And 2 she-bears came out of the woods and tore 42 of the boys. So, if you're a child and you have it in your mind in the near future to jeer at one of your elders who is bald of head, there is a she-bear waiting around the corner for you.
My life has changed since I purchased this bonnet from AmazonPrime.ca. I don't have any of my loose strands flickering into my eyeballs at night. No longer! I have got them all tied back. Good night.
We actually have 4 roommates. The cat, Russell.
He's my greatest friend.
He's his ward.
Russell is always there for me.
It's very affectionate, the relationship there. I'm kind of agnostic, I think, on the whole thing. I'm a cat guy now, I think.
There are a lot of pros of having a cat. You know, the way that he looks you in the eyes sometimes, I don't know, it's really spiritual. That's like a really crazy thing that I think you just can't find in a spouse. But good luck finding a spouse too. I think that's more biblical, I think.
What is it you don't like about Russell?
What I don't like about Russell? Where to begin?
Mike doesn't like him, actually, and will instead heap shame.
Cat hating Mike.
Russell, what can I say about him? He is my greatest adversary. My enemy.
Look at this, what we got going here. A brotherhood.
My biggest fear is waking up in the middle of the night and seeing Russell. Because he is a demon.
Russell, I'm gonna get you. Russell, Russell, Russell.
Michael's the maid. Mike is quite vigorous with the way he cleans. Yeah, he'll just kind of go at it.
There's just such passion behind his sweeping that it's almost inspiring.
Anywhere you step, he'll just follow you. He doesn't go soft on anything. You should see him with Swiffer's teeth.
And this is my room. Come on. Usually my room is very clean, as you can tell by my Swiffering habits, but we'll take a look.
I haven't been to Detroit or the Amazon, but I imagine Mike's room isn't too far from the level of chaos that can be found in those kinds of places.
Very comfortable.
Mike's room is a no-go zone. He's very protective about letting anybody in there, and I think it's mostly the cat.
This is for when intruders come in, mainly Russell.
I think we would lose the cat if he went in there.
Russell's always trying to get into my room.
Oh, hello, Russell. Welcome.
That's a place he cannot go.
Russell, get in my room!
My favorite channel, weak or no signal. You trying to get out? Here, let me help you.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, there's for the smallest room in the house, he fits the most amount of things on the ground. Square footage. He defies the laws of nature.
And this is my light switch.
Can you get your room cleaned?
So you see what we have to deal with here.
I see no evidence of the Great Commission.
Austin has shown himself completely to me. He has laid it all bare. Mike, it's been a harder time kind of cracking that emotionless surface to find the juicy center where his emotions permeate.
He's like a Russian nesting doll.
You take one off, another hard shell. You take that one off, same hard, a little smaller, but still
Where
a
does
hard
it
shell.
end?
If so far, the floor is just covered in hard shells, in Russian, ceramic Russian
Russians
ladies.
everywhere.
It's clobbering time emotionally.
Yes.
Since we have this platform right now, what do you want to say about Austin and I?
Bare your soul. Now or never.
It's soul bearing time.
Now or never, buddy.
I'll keep it simple. It's been 2 hours. The banana split is still there. The banana is still solid, but the ice cream has melted. And now the banana is just drowning in ice cream. This is how I feel.
Sounds delicious.
I would say that living together is like a marriage and like having kids at the same time.
I think living together overall, thumbs up. Pretty good experience. I've learned a lot. I've grown.
I decided to move in with 2 white guys who only cook with chicken and pepper and salt.
But at the end of the day, I think our differences make us beautiful.
I would encourage other single men, or women I guess, to move in together, to get to know one another and to have that kind of camaraderie that comes from living in such intimate circumstances. There are ups and downs that are inevitable.
It's just so nice to have some good buddies, good friends.
No more love.